Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. And I'm Lacey G.
Amy's not here. She's on vacation. She's on a cruise. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hey, if you can hear us over the ocean. So today we are going to do a little bit of a look back on the year of 2024, or as I'm calling it, the year of Taylor, because Taylor had an incredible year. It was amazing. And so at the end of last year, I lost a portion of our surprise song challenge. And my punishment was to do a 13-minute solo episode. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I did was I made predictions and made a bingo board for 2024. So all of these predictions that I'm about to go over are things that I thought of. Now, they're not all great predictions that I made, and we're going to see if a year ago, if I was right or wrong, if I have some psychic powers or not.
Oh my goodness, this is so fun.
And so I had kind of forgotten about this. And so I went back and I found my list, and I realized that I never made an actual bingo board. I just made a list of 24 things. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if I did or did not get an actual bingo, because they're not really like on a grid, on a board. So I don't know if I actually got a bingo or not.
That's
so
okay.
I don't y'all can decide if I got a bingo or not.
Okay.
So
should I keep score?
You can.
Like keep track of how many things you get
right? Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here is what I started with. I predicted that Taylor was going to release Debut. Taylor Swift, Taylor's version.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
That did not happen.
Did not happen. So even a year ago, we were clowning. And that hasn't changed. And that also leads to my second prediction. Reputation, Taylor's version. Did not come out this year. Despite, Lacey, I love you. Every week, Lacey knew that in about 2 days' time, Reputation, Taylor's version was going to come out. It didn't happen.
Don't worry. I know when Reputation's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be in another episode. But Perfect. I know.
In another future episode, and also every past episode we've ever done.
So here's one that I think I got correct. Ooh. I predicted TS11.
Oh my God, you did.
These predictions were made in December, and was it February during the Grammys? She announced Tortured Poets Department, and then that came out in April. So there we go. I got one.
Yay.
I got one. Woohoo. But then I lost the next one. I predicted that Taylor was going to walk the Grammys red carpet with Travis. They still have not done,
they haven't done that yet.
An official red carpet, but my prediction on that is going to come up in a future episode because I know when it's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't walk the red carpet, but at the VMAs, she did name drop him and bragged on
her
boyfriend. Yeah, that was so cute.
So unfortunately, I have a big string of misses, but
okay.
I do have one here that I did win. I said that she was going to be a guest feature on someone else's song. I didn't say who, but she was on Us with Gracie Abrams that came out this past summer. Mm-hmm. So I got that. And I kept trying to think if there were any other ones that I may have missed. Was she a guest on any other songs that I'm forgetting?
I guess no, because I think that the songs that she did with the National, I think that was the year before.
Yeah. So here's my string of big swings and misses. I predicted that Taylor was going to be announced as the Super Bowl halftime performer. That was always my favorite theory. I was convinced that was going to happen, but no, it's going to be Kendrick Lamar. But she has a song with Kendrick, Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Would Taylor pop out? I'm still having trouble deciding if Taylor would be the guest.
I don't know.
Would she pop up for literally 45 seconds? I don't know.
I don't know. She has too much fun in that suite.
I don't know.
She has too much fun in that suite.
I know. But you know what? Beyonce has popped up as a guest in other people's sets. So, like,
Yeah, true.
maybe Taylor would, and then the next year Taylor would do it. I don't know.
Also, does it matter? Does it depend on who's going to be at the Super Bowl? Because her and Travis are very supportive of each other. But then if they go to the Super Bowl once again, would she want to be a part of that conversation in that big of an element, or sit back and support him?
You know, you make a great point, because if Travis and the Chiefs are playing in the Super Bowl again, it would be pretty dope if she popped up for the 45-second feature and her and Kendrick Lamar sing Bad Blood for a second, and then like Taylor and Travis were at the Super Bowl, like performing. But at the same time, would Taylor want to overshadow Travis's moment?
Right. I don't know.
And maybe not overshadow, but even just compete, because they have similar fan bases, but also two different fan bases. But then, but then what would be the bigger story? What would be bigger in the press?
What if the Chiefs lose? Would Taylor be blamed for that somehow?
Probably.
Because she was on the field for 45 seconds?
Yes, she would be blamed. But also along the same lines, I think Taylor knows how big of a splash that would make, that I don't know if she would want to overshadow Kendrick in that kind of way.
Very true. They are friends.
When Beyonce was a surprise guest with Coldplay.
For Coldplay, yeah.
That was a Beyonce halftime show. Like, people to this day still talk about, like, oh, poor Coldplay. Like, I don't know if Taylor would do that to Kendrick, unless Kendrick was the one that, like, was on board and, like, wanted to do, you know what I mean? But, like, I almost feel like she wouldn't want to do that in that, like, she wouldn't want to take the spotlight from him, I don't think.
I think it would be awesome, though. I think it would be awesome, and it would be...
I mean, we think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Of course we do. Would the Kendrick Lamar fans think it's awesome? I don't know.
Very true. That's a great point. So the next thing that I got wrong was I predicted that Taylor was going to announce an exciting new business venture outside of the entertainment industry. I said something in finance.
Bold.
Like, I don't know what, but I thought, okay, maybe she'll do, I don't know, she'll have some sort of fund or something. I don't know.
Well,
I got it wrong.
Well,
I thought I did.
But she didn't have a finance venture, but she did finance and go and work directly with Cinemark to do the Eras Tour movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a business move. She didn't start a business, but she made her own business move as far as that's concerned. And it did have to do with financing.
True.
You know, I think to uphold all of my being a stick in the mud about surprise songs, I don't think that that's correct, because I think that's still in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
That's still, I don't know, entertainment, music, because it had to do with like her concert and stuff. As much as I would love to give myself a point, I don't think I'm going to give myself that one. But thank you for trying to give me a point.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one was she's going to buy Travis a car. Now, I don't know if she did or not, or if she didn't, but I don't think we know that she's bought Travis a car. I also predicted that Taylor was going to win the Golden Globe for cinematic and box office achievement because of the Eras Tour, made a ton of money and everything. Nope, she didn't. That went to Barbie. She lost that category. I predicted that she was going to give her very first podcast interview to Dax Shepard. That didn't happen. She hadn't been on a podcast yet. She hasn't been on Armchair Expert
yet.
And that would be the podcast she would go on, and not New Heights or 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast.
Now, let's see. Did I also have this on here? Well, I thought I had a New Heights something on here. I don't know. But I don't think that she would give like a full-on interview with the New Heights podcast. I have always predicted she would just like pop on and just like wave to Jason from across the cameras wherever they are, and that would be it. But I think she would give like an actual sit-down interview about, you know, her career and growing up to Dax Shepard, because that's like halfway serious, half entertaining. But she didn't do that. I predicted that she was going to make a campaign appearance for Joe Biden. So that was when Joe Biden was the Democratic nominee. Now, she did not do a campaign appearance, but she did show her support for Kamala Harris. So I don't think that counts. Like I was predicting like she would be at a rally,
Yeah. Well,
like on stage in front of people in an arena. She didn't do that.
Yeah.
And there was rumors that maybe that would happen, or rumors
was
that
rumors.
Kamala would be at her concert or something like that. Never happened. So I predicted that Taylor was going to release a new fragrance. That didn't happen. I predicted that she was going to add at least 2 songs from Debut to the set once Debut Taylor's version dropped. That didn't happen. But I did get the next one right, everybody. Donate to a fan's GoFundMe. So Taylor Swift did donate $100,000 to the GoFundMe for the family of a woman who was killed at the Chiefs Victory Parade. She donated to that. So I think that counts.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the next one right. We were going to see Taylor drink a beer. That was my prediction. And yes, we did. In February 2024, she and Brittany Mahomes were seen chugging a beer on the Jumbotron or maybe, was that February 2024? I don't think that was in February. But we saw her and Brittany Mahomes on Jumbotron chug a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they were doing a game like, well, whenever the camera cuts to us, we'll just chug a beer. And they did.
Well, because at the Super Bowl, people were saying every time they go to Taylor
Mm-hmm.
Swift, chug, you have to take a drink. And so Taylor was in on the joke and was like, yeah, I'm going to take a drink too every time the cameras are on me. I love her sense of humor. Love it.
And then, okay, here's my New Heights prediction. I said that Travis is going to FaceTime her on his podcast. That didn't happen
Yet.
yet. At least in 2024, it hasn't happened yet. I predicted that Taylor was going to win the Grammy for Song of the Year for the very first time. She's never won it.
That's
She has the most nominations ever in this category, and she still did not win it. It went to Bonnie Raitt for her song Just Like That.
Of course.
And I think everyone was surprised at that. I'm not
I
sure
think-
anyone predicted Bonnie Raitt was going to win that.
I think even Bonnie Raitt was surprised.
I think
by
you're
that.
correct. I predicted that 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, was going to meet Taylor Swift. That did not happen. Yet.
Yet.
In this year, it hasn't happened. The next one, I think I got this right. I said 13 is going to see, our podcast 13 will see Taylor Swift in New Orleans.
Ah.
Now, you two both did.
Mm-hmm.
Amy and I did not, but I think that counts. Does that count?
I think that counts.
Y'all got to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That counts?
Yeah.
In
Okay.
New Orleans, yeah.
Point. And the next one, I said that Joe was going to throw shade at Taylor. I couldn't find any shade being thrown, so I don't think I got that one correct.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, he's pretty quiet anyway, so that didn't happen.
I guess some people did think it was shady that he took a picture with Kendall Jenner at that
But I don't think
thing.
that's direct
But I don't
shade
think
at
that's
Taylor.
direct. I think it's like they take pictures of everybody that's at those kind of events.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't
I'm
think
not
that was
thinking-
intentional.
I said that Taylor's going to do an updated version of 74 Questions with Vogue. Maybe like walking around backstage at the Eras tour or
That
something
would have
like
been
that.
cool.
Didn't happen. That would have been great.
Y'all, because during the 74 Questions with Vogue, let's just remember that whenever they asked Taylor what her favorite food was, breaks my heart, she said, if calories didn't count, chicken tenders. And then how full circle she's come to eating chicken tenders and fries at some of Travis's games with seemingly ranch.
Seemingly ranch.
Seemingly ranch.
That hearing that answer breaks my heart, but now seeing her eat what she wants, beautiful, glorious. I hate that was ever even a thought, a question, a concern. You go, girl. So now that I'm not hanging out watching live streams of the Eras tour, what am I going to do with my time? Well, I already know. I've got a place I can go, and it's the Lobster Lounge. We've created the Lobster Lounge. It's our exclusive club for our lobsters, and it's absolutely free to join. Just go to station.page/13. It's our little online community that we've made with our listeners so we can get together and chat about news that's going on, our sadness that the Eras tour is finally over. Come along, join us in the Lobster Lounge for a good time and good conversations.
My next prediction was that Taylor was going to have a cameo in Deadpool 3 as Dazzler.
Close.
Didn't happen. But yeah, there were rumors that she was going to play Dazzler, who has blonde hair, blue eyes, the power to manipulate sound and transform it into light. She also juggles a singing career with superhero duties.
Oh, okay.
So didn't get that one right. I've got 2 more predictions. Did I get this one right? I predicted that Kim Kardashian was going to apologize. Did I get that right?
No.
I did not.
If anything, I think she kind of like, when asked about it, she was like, "Oh, we're all over it."
Sure.
And everyone's like, "Kim, you're over it."
So my final prediction, I predicted that Taylor was going to get another cat overseas while on tour. That did not happen. She still, to our knowledge,
Yeah, let's say
has 3 cats.
as far as we know.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, that's pretty good. You got 5.
You do. I did get 5, and you do get a bingo if you get 5.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Again, I did not have an actual bingo board, so I don't know where these 5 would have fallen
I'm gonna say
on a bingo board.
I'm gonna
and
say
also
bingo.
you get 5, including a free space.
Yes.
Which this has.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna say bingo.
bingo.
Bingo! Fantastic job, Nick
Thank
Adams.
you. Thank you.
Great
Now,
job.
I think in our next episode, we should do 2025 predictions. All of us.
I
should
like
do
it.
them.
I
We'll
like
make our
it.
own bingo board for 2025.
I think that's fun because then, like now, it's fun to look back on what you had predicted at the very
Man.
beginning of the year.
Because
and
you know
see
what?
happened.
In December of 2023, we were beyond confident. Whatever above confident is, that she was going to drop debut and Reputation.
Yeah, and
More than confident.
and the Eras Tour is still going on, so I almost feel like 2025 will be harder to predict since the Eras Tour is over.
I agree.
You know, so I think it'll be fun. Let's do it.
Okay. So before we wrap this up, we do have several pieces of mail sitting over by
Yeah.
Anna Zabo.
Yes.
A couple envelopes and a giant box that she's trying to maneuver over to her seat.
Yes. I do admit that I opened one of them because my curiosity was too much, but I left one closed. Okay, so in the first package that we got, it was actually a ton of cards,
Cool.
which is really cool. So the note says, and this is from Stephanie. Dear Anna, if you don't remember my name, I sent you guys friendship bracelets for Miami. Do you remember the box of friendship bracelets that we got?
Yeah.
Stephanie was going to go to the Eras Tour, or did go to the Eras Tour, and she got super carried away with making friendship bracelets. So when she found out that we were going to go to Miami for an Eras Tour event, she sent us an entire box of friendship bracelets.
So nice.
Which was so nice and so amazing because we spread those friendship bracelets out all over like the room where that event took place, on little tables at the bar and everything, and people got to take them all, it was amazing. So thank you so much, Stephanie.
Yeah, we didn't have any left over. And I got to say, Stephanie, if it makes you feel any better, people were hoarding those. People were going after those friendship bracelets as fast as they could because
They
had fun things on them.
Yes.
They were really cool looking.
Different
quality.
It was great.
beads.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They all look
vintage
different.
looking
Yep.
beads,
Yeah.
not just the friendship beads.
And
it
we
was
kept-
beautiful.
And we kept some for ourselves that we didn't put on the tables.
The best ones for us.
Anyway, so Stephanie said, so I moved this past weekend and I was going through my Taylor Swift things and I realized that it wasn't really doing anyone any good being stored in a tub. You guys seem to appreciate the card when I sent it to you, so I have included some more cards for you. Do you remember she sent us a card that was like, it was a card back from when Taylor Swift had like a line of greeting cards.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Until Stephanie sent it.
She sent us like in the card that she used to like send us the friendship bracelets. I recognized the card immediately. I was like, this is from Taylor Swift's like years and years ago. Like I want to say it was like during like the Speak Now era, give or take. She had a line of greeting cards, and they don't make them anymore. They're not available anymore. They're like collector's items now. So she said, you can keep them, you can gift them, you can use them as a giveaway. They are yours now. Happy holidays. And that's from Stephanie. So she just sent us like a stack.
Wow, that's a lot.
Of these. So these are all the Taylor Swift like line of greeting cards. And they say like Taylor Swift like on the back.
That is so cool.
So, and she gave us a stack. And, every now and then when we do giveaways, we do send our listeners, the items that we give away. So I think it's really cool that now we have like official cards to send them with.
That's
so
pretty cool.
Even more reasoning as to why people should enter our giveaways. But yeah, super cool if you want to look through them. I do think that this was probably, this feels like a Speak Now era like vibe. But I'll have to fact check that. But anyway, thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you. That is so sweet, so thoughtful, and we will definitely be using them because we have giveaways coming up in our Lobster Lounge
Yes, we
station.page/13. So get over there, join our community, and maybe you'll get one of these cards when you win something.
Yeah. And
All right,
then
Anna's got some scissors out for this one.
our next package is this cardboard box. It has stars drawn on the side, which is really, really cute.
Very cute.
Stars drawn on the side. And this,
They look red and black. Is she hinting at reputation?
no, there's some, I think there's all colors. There's,
Oh.
I think it's all the Air's colors.
Oh, okay.
There's
Great.
green, yellow, blue. Okay, so this package is actually from a listener that we have had the opportunity to hang out with. This is from Izzy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Izzy.
We love Izzy.
Izzy has been a day 13-1 listener. Came all the way to Miami for our event.
From California. He
From
lives in Southern
California.
California.
Didn't have tickets to the Eras tour. Just wanted to come to our event to hang out with us, which was amazing. We got dinner together.
It was so funny when Anna told me. I was like, no, Izzy's in New York. Like, I follow him on Instagram. He's in New York right now. He was doing some traveling, and he did come by.
And we're so lucky to have awesome friends like Izzy because we've never met Izzy before until in person in Miami. And so that was so cool to meet him in person. And I kind of feel like we all felt like we were already best friends with him, even though we've just been on social media friends with him. So it was really cool to get some face-to-face time with Izzy.
Yeah, the first time we saw Izzy, it was whenever Speak Now was being released, and he wore this big purple skirt at work, and then went to the printer and picked up a lobster that he had printed off the printer, and we didn't know where this was going. Like, just randomly saw it on TikTok, and then there was the
cute.
lobster.
So cute. So it says, this is printed out. This is like a printed out letter from Izzy. It says, thank you, the 13 podcast, really big at the top. It says, Dear Nick, Anna, Amy, and Lacey, if you get this before the holidays, happy holidays. If you get this after the holidays, happy New Year. I never had a lot of SwifTEA friends growing up. Thank goodness that has changed over the years. I only would make SwifTEA friends by turning others into SwifTies, but they were never as intense as I was. It was rare that I met one in the wild. But we also did need to go into hiding from 2016 to 2017. That was a delicate time. A lot of people were mean to me for just being a fan. I do remember that's Reputation era. You all light up my day when I listen to your podcast. I have such a big smile on my face, laugh with you all, shocked at rankings at All Too Well number 3, and cry tears of joy and heartache with you. You have enriched my life in such a positive way. I cannot thank you enough. So much that I traveled across the country to Miami to be in your presence. Oh, I'm going to cry. As I told you my story in Miami, I discovered you guys on TikTok when I saw that you were all doing a SwifTEA breakdown of the Lavender Haze music video. I've been listening ever since. Sorry that I wasn't a day one pod one. That's funny because I said that earlier. It just feels that way. It feels that way. SwifTEA Lavender Haze music video, January 27th of 2023 was my very first podcast episode. To show my appreciation and love for all of your hard work, especially during the Eras tour, I wanted to give you all some gifts. Last year, I created a Taylor-inspired t-shirt shop on Etsy called Sparks Fly Attire. I want to give you the designs of the albums that all align with your individual brands. I also made special friendship bracelets that have my favorite quotes or phrases that you all use on the podcast that have me laughing. I also made lobster friendship bracelets that encompass the journey of the Eras tour, re-recording process, and just the podcast in general. I hope you all love them as much as I do. Thank you all for being my summer song forever. I was enchanted to meet you. From your number one lobster / self-appointed invisible co-host. Love it. Love forever and always, Izzy.
Izzy,
That's so kind.
So
what a great letter.
Sweet.
Nick, this one's for you.
Oh, personalized.
This is me. This one is for Amy. Amy's not here today, but we will, of course, give this to her, and then we hand this one to Lacey.
Yep.
Izzy.
All right, Lacey, open yours first.
Okay. I'm going to read my friendship bracelets. It says Petty Taylor with smiley faces around it. Love it. And lobster. These are really good friendship bracelets, too. I got a Reputation t-shirt. Look
that
how
looks
good
cool.
this
Oh my
looks.
gosh, how
It has a whole
cute
bunch
is
of
that?
Reputation-esque symbols on it.
Taylor Swift, a snake, Yeah, burned at the stake, rest in peace. It's got the throne.
That's
The
awesome.
phone, the snake, the 13. Thank you so much, Izzy. This is beautiful. Beautiful and so thoughtful. Thank you.
Very cool. Okay, so now I'm going to open mine, Izzy. Okay, let me see. Okay, I've got a bracelet, and it said, oh, of course, if anyone ever gives me a friendship bracelet, it's probably going to have this quote on it, a little vulgar. That's what it says, a little vulgar.
That's perfect.
And I got another one that says lobster. Oh, I love that. And these are really, again, great quality.
I know. These are really nice.
And also a cool Taylor Swift sticker. And of course, Izzy knows me so well because he got me a 1989 shirt, Taylor's version. So cool.
That's
Look at that.
awesome.
That is a really cool shirt.
That is really cool.
and it has the new beachy theme.
Beach themed sunglasses, seagulls, great colors, a bicycle.
blue.
Yeah, the light blue, paper airplane, a golf club, of course, Polaroids. That's awesome. Thank you so much,
Aw.
Izzy. That's so cool.
That's so wonderful.
That's awesome. Anna, what you got?
I also got a cute sticker. My friendship bracelets say, I'm going to cry. Which is funny because I said that as I was reading his letter. And then the lobster one, which is like so sweet. And like a 22 sticker. And my shirt is, oh my gosh, it's Speak Now Taylor's version. And it has like the dragon and the bugs and the castles and everything in the sparks. And I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much, Izzy. This is so perfect. I'm so excited.
Very
for
nice.
this.
Izzy, that was incredible.
What was the name of his store? One more time.
Sparks Fly Attire on
Love it.
Etsy.
So be sure and check out Sparks Fly Attire on Etsy. Just seriously one of the sweetest, funnest, cutest humans to ever hang out with. So sweet, so thoughtful. We had the time of our lives with him in Miami. I did also get a sticker that said, one thing's for sure, maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours.
Oh, nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, very, very perfect. So thank you so much, Izzy. Really, really love you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for all the gifts and the cards. We love it. And if you have not already, please subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. All the ways to contact us, our website, our email address, our phone number to leave us a voicemail, our social media handles are all in the description and at our website, the13podcast.net. Join us next time because we're going to make predictions and make a bingo board for 2025. So get to thinking. Get some good predictions going, and we'll see you next time.
And thank you, Stephanie and Izzy. Really,
Yes.
so very, very thoughtful. Love you both. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.